we'll call meeting to order at 7:01 a.m. Special meeting for our tax levy hearing Friday, September 20th, 2024, 7 a.m. All board members are present, plus Superintendent So, Shannon Jefferson, Rhonda Day is joining via Zoom. So I'll hand it over to Shannon for our budget presentation.
Good morning. So in front of you, either online or in the papers, there is a 2024-2025 budget and tax levy public hearing. This is just an overview of our fiscal year from last year. This is the, Greg is going to get me a first slide here in a second. Yep. The first slide is the North Dakota Century Code. It just says that before August 10th, the school is required to provide to the county auditor a preliminary budget statement, the date and the time of the location of the school's district hearing. By August 31st, the county treasurer shall provide written notice to the owner of each parcel of taxable property with a total estimated property tax of at least $100 of where those tax hearings are going to be held. The school district may amend the tax levy and budget before the 10th day of October within the limitations under section 57-15-31.1. And the taxes levied must be based upon an itemized budget. The next slide, the 24-25 general budget. Our budget summary for this coming school year. Our estimated revenues are going to be $6.7 million, with our estimated expenditures to be just a tick over $7 million, which is a running deficit of $325,000. Our estimated fund balance will go from $1 million. And at the end of 2025, on June 30, 2025, we will have dropped down to $750,000. Our revenues for the school, our local sources are from our taxes that we levy, any tuition that we can have reimbursement from, interest, and other donations or miscellaneous income. Our state sources are per pupil foundation aid, which is everybody refers to as a state aid. The state also gives us some transportation payments and then other restricted state revenues. The federal sources are title programs. Currently, we're getting a Title I, and we transfer our other titles to a Title V program, and then other federal revenue. This year, this 23-24, we had any ESSER funds that were left over at the state level. They kind of pushed out into different grants that we could apply for. ESSER runs out on September 30th. So whatever the state has left, they will have to send back to the feds. So I'm not sure what other federal revenues other federal grants that we could apply for, or I could apply for individually, but any ESSER funds are now going to be dried up. The next slide with the expenditures, our biggest expenses are the improvement of instruction, your support services, technology, school board, superintendent, business manager, the operation of the plant and transportation, our special education unit, the federal programs, our vocational assessments, and then our activities funds. That's pretty much what we spend our money on. The special reserve fund is a special tax levy. We currently have on our tax levy the max of 3 mills. Our beginning balance will be $45,000, and estimated 3 mills will be $66,000. And we are able to transfer up to 50% of that back into our general fund every year. And so the ending balance of that would be $56,000. The miscellaneous fund, which this 23-24 year was our first year of the miscellaneous funds. We did levy all 12 mills last year. It has been the current tax levy. It has it at also 12 mills. And you'll see the estimated income and expenses for that 12 mills would be $265,620. We have that pegged to do the east entrance. Dave Erlin has already purchased a lot of the materials needed for the east entrance. We have the sewer repair. We did the sewer repair for the old building over by the women's bathroom and the gym lobby. That was a $20,000 contract. $10,000 was on last fiscal year. And we use the miscellaneous funds. And then I have the $10,000 left to pay for out of this year's miscellaneous funds. We have 2 buses that need major parts or repairs. I have that pegged to go in there. And then we've bought 2 dehumidifiers for the gym already. And that's coming out of the miscellaneous fund already. The building fund, our beginning balance was $143,000. We have the ability to levy 20 mills. So our current tax levy, or our current tax levy that we will vote, that the board will vote on here soon, is currently at 20 mills. That would be $442,000. We have 1 more year of track donations from Starion Bank. And then the special assessment levy is a new levy this year. With all of our properties, we don't pay property tax, but we do pay the special assessments for curb and gutter type things. And so currently this year, per city auditor, our levy will be $5,057. Okay, that does not include any of the road work going on this year. So next year that theoretically will be higher. And then any estimated expenditures that we could kind of come up with was $266,000, leaving our building fund at $334,000. And in that estimated expenditures, that would be where the bill for the special assessments is included in that $266,000. And the last payment of the bond, yes, that is the All right, so the next slide, this is just kind of a history of our tax levies. Last year, 23-24, we had maxed out our general fund at 70 mills. Miscellaneous was 12. We did not assess the special reserve mills. The building fund we had at 20 mills. And then you can see the numbers from 22-23 and what we have scheduled for 24-25, or at least that's what the county has right now. And then at the bottom of that graph, you can see where the general fund started out. In the miscellaneous, this is levies received. So you'll see how much we've got every year for in the general fund, in the miscellaneous fund, the special reserve fund, and the building fund. The one that I want to notice, the special reserve in 23-24 for $2,008. Yes, we did not levy any taxes or any levies in 23-24, but those are all late payments of real estate taxes. From those, I think I got them from all 4 counties. Any questions?
Okay, so no board action required on that. Budget. Any public input? Do you have any on Zoom, Greg?
Mrs. Roberts.
Any public input? Okay, hearing none, we will adjourn the meeting at 7:12 a.m.